Hi everyone! So today I'm starting my other mini-series, Cities in Japan. I'll just basically be talking about small facts about the city and what it has going on for it. The first one in the series will be Fukuoka. If you guys like the series, please hit the like button. I'll keep making more of these. Fukuoka is the most populous city slash metro area in the Kyushu region of Japan. The metro has about 2.5 million people, while the actual city of Fukuoka has about 1.6 million people. What sets Fukuoka apart from other cities in Japan is that the city is actually still growing at a relatively fast rate in comparison to other cities in Japan. Since 2010, the city has gained about 140,000 people. It's quickly gone up the ranks in Japanese cities, surpassing Kobe to become the sixth largest city in Japan. It's actually predicted that if Fukuoka keeps growing at its current rate, it will pass the city of Sapporo in about 30 years or so in population size. So, I know what everyone's thinking. What makes Fukuoka so special? Why is everyone moving here? A lot of it has to do with the city government's push to attract foreign talent to the city of Fukuoka. Fukuoka actually has a growing tech scene. Many startups are moving to the city due to the incentives that are being offered to these companies to relocate or open up in Fukuoka. The government of Fukuoka has been rather aggressive with having new companies and talent move there instead of Tokyo. Besides, the incentives that the city offers is also a lot cheaper than Tokyo in many aspects. It also helps that besides Tokyo, Fukuoka is the only other city that entrepreneurs can move to with the startup visa that recently came about back in 2016, 2017. Um, Essentially, the city is slowly becoming Japan's version of Silicon Valley. The city has had a goal for its startup tenants to raise about 500 million yen by late 2018. But what actually ended up happening was they beat that goal by an astonishing 1,420%, raising roughly about 7.1 billion yen by, by around September, October. Furthermore, the city also has the highest new business creation rate in the country at around 7%, almost double what it is in Tokyo, which was around 4%. So, besides the business incentives and cost of living, why else are people moving here? Pretty much, it all comes down to the livability of Fukuoka. On the business side, the international airport is a short 15-minute commute from downtown, taking the subway or metro. Commutes around the city are relatively short, with many just walking or cycling to work. What really helps the city is that nature is literally right around the corner. Um, if you feel like going to the beach is literally just a couple of minutes drive, depending from what part of the city you live in. And if you don't feel like going to the beach, if you don't feel like getting wet, you can go to the mountains. They're literally on the other side of the city. So you kind of have like the best of both worlds here. It's a very nature-esque city where nature is really just a short 15-20 minute drive if you want to escape um, the hustle and bustle of the city. Another thing that's actually really, really great about it is that right in the heart of the city, you have Ohori Park, which is a massive, beautiful park in the center of the city that has a lake in the middle that actually used to be the moat for Fukuoka Castle. Another interesting fact about the city is that it actually has a really big LGBT scene. It's one of the few cities in Japan that actually recognizes LGBT same-sex unions, and it's been pretty progressive in regards to LGBT rights in Japan. Another thing would be that they are also really pushing for people to have a good work-life balance. The city government and as well as the prefecture government understand that people need to have that balance in their life. If not, they're just going to be burnt out and it's not going to be very good in general for the overall health of the population. In retrospect, though, the city just gives off a more laid back vibe in comparison to the rat race in Tokyo, where everyone is just stressing out about the next big thing and trying to get to work on time, and it's just like a total yin and yang experience when you compare the two cities. Finally, with the uncertainty that's going around in Hong Kong at the moment, many businesses are looking to relocate to other cities in the world. Many of these businesses happen to be tech and finance companies that are looking to relocate. Fukuoka has been doing a lot to try and get these companies to move there. They're selling themselves as the new gateway to Asia, with many other major cities such as Seoul, Busan, Beijing, Shanghai, Taipei, just being much closer to Fukuoka than in comparison to Tokyo. Pretty much, Fukuoka is doing absolutely everything in its power to not only become Japan's but Asia's next tech slash financial hub. With everything that the city has been doing and accomplishing, I can definitely see that happening within at least the next decade or two. So, everyone, I hope this was informative and insightful as to why you really shouldn't be sleeping on Fukuoka. It's a pretty great city with a ton to offer for everyone. I personally would not mind moving there whatsoever. If the opportunity came to me, I would definitely like to move there someday. So, with that being said, I hope you guys like this new mini series. I'll definitely be making more of these. If there's a particular city you want me to do, drop it in the comments section. And if there was something that I missed, please put it down there as well so everyone else can know what else is going on in Fukuoka. That's pretty great. So, until next time, everyone, bye!